Good morning, everybody. I'm just waking up. 15 hours in sleeper berth because I don't care. Because I don't care. I'll get there when I get there at this point. I mean, that's how we're handling things here, right? We're just getting it done just whenever we get it done. So, hey, that's fine. I'll get there when I get there. Of course, obviously, that's not the greatest decision ever because that affects my miles, but it's kind of where I'm at. I just lay around in the sleeper at night going, what the hell is going on? And that's my life. So I'm going to tell you guys a funny story about how sometimes you get treated here on YouTube just because you make YouTube videos, right? It's kind of funny. Just stay with me for a second. There's a guy that comes to every video, almost every day, and he says, Josh, I want more windshield time. Josh, please, windshield time, windshield time. I want to be looking out that window while you're driving down the road. Windshield time, daily, right? So I kept telling him, because he is a viewer that's been around for a while and seems to enjoy the content, he would say, after he would tell me more windshield time, he would say, thanks for your videos, bro. I really enjoy them. So I would take the time to tell him that the unfortunate part is some companies consider recording while driving to be distracted driving, right? I don't know how they come to that conclusion, but I think it has more to do with lawyers and things like that. If you were to get in an accident and you've had documented all these times that they could say you were distracted driving, not only would the company get sued a lot, you would be in a lot of trouble also. So knowing that information, because I learned that a few years ago when I used to do that, I decided, well, people did like that, but it's not worth getting a company sued. It's not worth my entire career because YouTube don't pay the bills. Wish it did. I wish it did, but it don't. So I decided not to do those. So I'd always explain that to the guy. I kept thinking, well, maybe he didn't see my response. Maybe he didn't see that I responded. So I would respond again. And last time I was kind of joking with him. I said, hey man, I've explained this like a few times. It's kind of getting to the point of being annoying now. And that was all I said, right? So I woke up this morning and he had left a comment. I like to read the comments in the mornings. He had left a comment that said, at this rate, even if you made $100,000 a year, you would just drink and gamble it all away. You need help, Josh. Now, why the hell would you say that? Why would he say that? Because I wouldn't produce the videos the exact way he wanted, even after I had explained a few times why I don't record that way. And that's how you get treated on this platform sometimes. Even if your reasons are wrong, they are your reasons, and I felt justified in saying what I was saying and telling him why I'm not recording the videos he likes. So instead of finding the videos he likes, because there are a lot of trucking YouTubers, I mean, they get real fancy. They got the camera out the windshield, their windshield's all clean, completely bug-free. They've got some techno trance music playing while they roll down the road. A lot of people, sorry, burping on my tea already. A lot of people refer to that as high production quality. I think it is just filler, in my own opinion, for like, shit, I had nothing to say. Cue the music, and that's just how I feel about it. But those channels are out there. And they do much better than mine. That's a fact. These are, six-figure subscribers, over 100,000. They're popping off 30, 40, 50,000 views a video. Obviously, people like them more than they like mine, and that's all good. But instead of then deciding to come here and call me a drunk, I like to drink beer when I'm off work and I have time to do so. I'm an adult, I can do that. I'm up when it's time to work, unless I'm mad at my company and I sleep in for an extra 4 hours. But yeah, instead, instead of finding that video they like, they decide, you know what, I'm just gonna call this guy an alcoholic instead. That will solve the problem. So oh God, that's how you get treated on this platform, guys. For anybody that wants to make videos or does make videos, when you start to grow up a little bit, that's how people act. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm obviously a functioning adult. I get up and I go to work. I like beers when I'm off work. Who doesn't? I mean, there's probably a lot of people that don't like beer. but everybody's got a vice outside of work. Everybody does, whatever that is. Anyways, I am going to get on the road, and we got 380 miles to Oklahoma City. We'll get there when we get there. I have not sent an email to dispatch yet, but I'll do that a little bit later. I'll pull over and give them a little piece of my mind, I guess. So, talk to you guys soon. Good Lord, my AC froze up on the truck again. So I'm letting that do its thing, but I was dying in here, just covered in sweat, until I could park, and now I got the APU running and using that AC, and we'll give it a half hour or so, and we'll get going. So that's like the third time that has done that. So I started off this video with talking about how poorly people can treat you sometimes on YouTube because of your videos. And with that said, I want to do the flip side of that. A lot of comments on the last video about solutions and about things I can do. And I don't know everything, guys, so I gotta be honest, a lot of these things didn't even occur to me to do. I didn't know the cost of eyeglasses for the kids. I didn't know that insurance could possibly still be in effect after you quit a job, and all these things. Mainly because I don't really deal with that stuff. I don't have any eye problems. I've never really had any medical issues, you know. Anytime something has come up at home with the kids, you know, the wife is always taking care of those things. And my point is, you all gave me a lot of really valuable advice. This poor AC, it's hot in here, boy. It's hot in here. And I was so concerned. Now, it's not final yet. I'm just waiting for this lady to call me back. We had a lot of different conversations today, but I decided this is really too good of an opportunity for me to sit and wait for a month. This isn't, I don't want to act like it's the most amazing thing ever. There's going to be some reality to it also, and when I get there, I'll tell you guys about it. I will. But I do want to talk to them about sort of what their policies are and stuff before I go too in depth. But I have to be realistic, like with myself. It's going to be a job, you know, but more than a trucking job, to me it feels like an opportunity. So I just ate some ramen and I'm burping a lot. So anyways, I really hated the idea of sitting around for a month doing this while that job was sitting there open for anyone else to take, for anyone else. And I just could not stand the idea of it. I couldn't do it. And talked to the wife a lot. We figured out how we could do some things and get those things done. And like I said, I'm waiting to hear from the lady, but I've decided to accept immediately. And I'm past the point of caring anymore. There's too many people on YouTube that worry about what everyone else's job is and how long have you worked there and all this nonsense. I get to a point, I'm putting stuff, my day-to-day life out there, and that's fine. But when people get like super angry about it and tell me I have to work somewhere for a certain amount of time, or they're gonna kick my ass on Fuel Island or some weird stuff like that, I just don't care anymore. I am from here on out going to do whatever I want to do without worrying about if somebody's going to be mad about it on the internet. I couldn't sit idle and wait on this. So I don't know anything yet. The lady I'm speaking to is very busy. So all I need to do, all that's left is to tell her that I accept the position. As far as pay goes, it's pretty lateral because you guys know me, I'm hauling general freight chasing miles, right? So if everything were to go right out here, right? If I were to always get my miles, then I would be making about the same as what I'll make there. However, that part of it is completely gone. There's no chasing miles. That's not a thing. You do what you're assigned to do. You get paid to be there, and that is that. So with that said, it is a what's the word? What is the damn word? A foot in the door. It's a foot in the door into a really interesting industry. And I'll take that. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Just wanted to give you the update. Thank you all for some really cool information. And I'm going to text this lady. I'm trying not to get on her nerves too much. That way I can finish up this video with hopefully an actual update of what is happening with it. So that's what I'll do. I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll go from there. Jesus Christ, I am exhausted. What a day. What a day it's been. Got the AC working again. I'm all greasy, all slimy. I gotta fix that. Definitely gotta fix that, but yeah, not in great shape after my AC died on me again, but it's working now. It's working now, so, God. Where do I start? I was right. That's a good place to start. You remember yesterday? Do y'all remember yesterday when I was worried that, okay, she said she needed 2 drivers quickly. She hired 1 today. So I'm right to take my spot. I'm the second one. I was gonna say I'm number 2, but that's not it. I'm the second one. So she had already left the office when I talked to her this afternoon. And she said tomorrow morning she will draw up the offer letter, send it to me. She will work on getting me a rental car, and she will book me a motel room for a few nights so I can do the orientation that they have. But the offer letter is not in my hands yet, but she said that'll be the first thing she does in the morning, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous. So that's where I'm at with all that. I did not expect this to move that quickly. Not at all. I thought I'd be here for another month, just angry and miserable, and this changed quickly. You know what? I'll just leave that story out. It's dumb, it's petty, and I'll just leave it alone. There was a whole thing I was going to tell you guys, but you know what? Just forget about it. The point, though, that I was going to make is, if you're not happy with something in life, if it's not going well, guys, I'm half dead. You know, I'm in my 40s. There's no way I'll see 80. Absolutely no way. I'm not going to sit around for a day longer than I have to and be upset and be miserable. And here's my problem, and I think my problem is completely valid, and like I've been saying over the last few videos, I'm tired of giving a fuck about what everyone else thinks I can do and then getting emotional and getting in their own feelings about what I'm doing. Yes, I'm making a vlog for you guys to see. By all means, enjoy the ride, because that's what it is. That's what it is. But I have to make these fucking decisions for myself, okay? And I'm going to. And I really started getting into this stuff and thinking about it and going, this isn't the only way. This is not the only way. I still have this damn CDL, but do I want to be a slave to miles for the rest of my life? And I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. It's like you get out here, you chase cents per mile, and then you're at the mercy of some shithead that doesn't give a damn about what's going on with you. And I've never cared about how long I'm on the road. Somebody just pulled up in my hunting spot on my game, like they don't even give a shit that I'm there, and they're killing my monsters. I'm not sure I feel good about that. That's very impolite of them to do. So anyways, I don't care about how long I'm on the road. That part never bothered me, okay? What bothers me is when you say that you can do something or you're going to do something and you just don't as a trucking company. God damn it, if that's how I acted as a truck driver, they would fire my ass. If I said, yeah, I could do something, then I just didn't do it, they'd be like, get the hell out of here. We don't want you here, you know? And for them to treat us as truck drivers that way, this is what I'm so goddamn mad about, is everybody saying just take it. Dude, not everybody. A lot of you guys understand why I do things the way I do. I'm not gonna just take it. Ever. And that's not hard to understand. God damn it, I come into your company, I've got a good record, I've been driving for a long time, let's act like fucking adults here. God, there's a whole party in my spot, as I bitch about my video game, right? Let's act like adults. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of people in my goddamn spot on my video game. I'm such an adult. I'm such an adult. That's the shit I get mad about, though. And this isn't like it's the first time, okay? The last time I was trying to take time off at this place, they got me there a day late. Okay, you know, that happens. That happens. Right before or right after I finished the last part of the video, they sent me a new load, guys. They did. Going where I want to go now with not enough hours to run it. And you know when it delivers? Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. Now, I don't know how many conversations I have to have with these people and say it does me no good to take time off on a weekday. It does me no good. I even told them, hey, if this isn't going to work out, just tell me and we'll do it the next weekend, right? You should have seen the goddamn look on my face when they sent me the load to go to my destination for a Tuesday morning. The disrespect. I'm serious about that. The absolute disrespect. You know, oh my God. What good does it do me to take time off on a Tuesday to see people that work during the week? They've got shit to do. I may be acting a little crazy, but I don't feel like I'm acting that goddamn crazy. 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. And I'm just not going to put up with it anymore. I'm not going to. I asked them specifically to just push it out another week if it wasn't going to work. Tuesday, they say. And not enough hours to run it. The hell do you want me to do with that? I would have had the hours to run it from where I was, and I would have gotten there by Friday. But we don't want to do all that. Shit, I don't know that I got much else to say. I'm just gonna do it. You know, I have almost a week's worth of pay sitting over there from my blackjack winnings, you know? My little side hustle that I do, that I never talk about, surprisingly generated like $300 this week, off of me doing nothing, by the way. Off of me doing nothing. And that surprised me. I'm not a rich man, not at all. But I'll be damned if I didn't get it done on that blackjack table. Plus, my check tomorrow is actually going to be $2,000 because I worked my ass off. Worked my ass off for that $2,000. I don't know, guys. It's just real disappointing, you know. And I think more and more people need to say, now I think we all need to be fair and understand we're going to live in this truck when we get out here and do some trucking. But we all need to say, you're going to do what you said you're going to do too, trucking company. And if you're not going to do what you said you're going to do, you don't get to keep me around. And that's just the fact of the matter. So, oh my God, I can't wait to get started. So I'm going to get up in the morning, shoot them a message that says, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and return the truck. I don't really appreciate my home time being messed with. There's two things you don't mess with me, time off and my money. Other than that, I'm pretty easy to get along with. I'll roll into Dallas and we'll get them their truck back like we always do. See you guys next time.